mystic moon's Pisces. Pisces, I see this reading being for anyone with strong Pisces energy. Are you a Pisces sun? Are you a Pisces moon? Are you a Pisces rising? Are you a Pisces first house? Planets in Pisces? Is your signature sign? I'm drinking a little bit of, so if you hear me stopping to talk periodically, it's because of that. I just finished a reading, Pisces, for, who was it? So these readings go in and out of my head almost as soon as I'm done with them. Who was it? I did it for Sagittarius. I drew a few cards and it seemed like I should do one for Pisces. Pisces, are you ready for 2025? Yes, we are still in 2024, but as far as I'm concerned, Pisces, it's a new year. Let's get started on our new year. Let's do that extra little prep work, like when you get up 15 minutes or a half an hour earlier than you have to, just to give yourself a little bit more time to ease into your day, prepare for your day. Pisces, as far as I'm concerned, 2024 is over. Let's go and start easing into 2025. And let's go and put our best foot forward for 2025. As far as I'm concerned, it's the new year, Pisces. The only difference is just like we start our day, and maybe we get up at 7 or maybe we get up at 6. Well, today it's like we're getting up at 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. to start our new day, to start our new year. As far as I'm concerned, these 2 weeks that we have left of December, Pisces, are like the pre-dawn or early dawn hours of the year. It's all we're in the early dawn hours of the new 2025 year. And very shortly, Pisces, within a few eye blinks, we'll have a whole new year in front of us. That's what my cat says. In fact, Pisces, give me 1 second. I just want to finish this water. Okay. So, Pisces, with that being said, I want to start seeing what 2025, what sort of messages shall we start pulling for you? And is it limited to any specific time frame within 2025? Just an overall theme. I am going to take a look at January later, but this is just 2025 overall, Pisces. Pisces, for this one, I'm going to draw 3 cards, 3 messages, and we're going to dive into them. 3 separate messages for 2025. Pisces, if you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the channel. If you're a member, thank you for supporting the channel. In fact, for the members, I will be getting to those readings, the member readings, shortly. Probably this week, in a few days. I'll put out a post about it. And for the people just watching and not yet subscribed, I hope you enjoy the video. If you feel called to, check out other stuff on our channel. Oh, and if you like the video, consider leaving me a thumbs up, or you find it interesting. All right. I guess I'm going to look. Hello, Minnie Mouse. Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. I welcome all Pisces, the energy to me of dreamers. And unlike, let's say, the Aquarius card, the card of wishes, the star card, for me, what the unique gift that Pisces has, just overall in your collective, is that Pisces, you literally have the most beautiful dreams, the energy of dreamers, the energy of dreams. And the biggest gift of Pisces is that you can actually take those abstract ideas and you can build them out into reality. You can actually take dreams and make them real. That's what I feel from Pisces energy. Overall, right? Each trait to me has its own gifts. And Pisces has that sort of energy to me. Ashley, what's going on here? Well, 2025 readings for, or predictions or words of advice. We're going to see what comes out for the Piscean collective. I have already done a reading for 2025 this morning, but they were just a quick note. So if you want to check that out, you can. The video, I did all 12 signs. Probably each sign was no more the reading than 3 to 5 minutes. They weren't that long. If you want to go and check that out, you could. As I said, I did it earlier today. But this is going to be a full-length reading solely for Pisces and solely for general 2025 messages coming up. And thank you, Gamer Guy. Well, we'll see how the video turns out, right? Let's go and see what sort of messages we have, what kind of messages we get for Pisces 2025. I have the moon kickstarting one of our messages off Pisces. The moon is Piscean energy, by the way. It is a representation of Pisces in the major arcana. Also a little ironic, let me say Pisces too, because 2 days ago, right, the 15th was the full moon. Of course, I was thinking the last full moon of the year, but I'm not dealing with 2024 anymore. As I said, we're in the pre-dawn hours of 2025. As far as I'm concerned, 2024 is over. We have 3 of Swords. Let's see what other message we have for 2025 in Pisces. Temperance. Well, first of all, Pisces, what I'm getting, and I am going to, of course, clarify. I don't know if this is a cadence for the entire year, Pisces, or just maybe in intervals for 2025, or how you could start off 2025, right? All that I think is fluid and could be interpreted as you will. What I am getting from these energies, as I said, I'm not reading this as one sentence. These are 3 distinct messages. But first of all, Pisces, go slow. Go slower. There's no rush, Pisces. Now, of course, I know that there are plenty of things rushing us along in all sorts of ways. But I feel for the core that is you, Pisces, first and foremost, definitely lean into your own sense of timing, your own sense or your own assurance when you actually take action. Don't do anything on a knee-jerk reaction. Don't be rushed, Pisces. Don't rush yourself, Pisces. Take time to really feel things out, Pisces. When you either go yes or no for something, take as long as you need to come to those final decisions before you actually make an action. I don't know. Don't be hurried, Pisces. Don't be rushed into anything, Pisces. Take your time, Pisces, and really think about not just the logical aspects of whatever decisions you're making, but also take a moment to consider how do you feel about it, the situation, you doing something, and so forth. I may want to get more water. In fact, Pisces, I'm going to be back in 1 minute. I'm going to get some more water. Okay, back. So, Pisces, let's go and see. What should we clarify first? I'm going to hold off on the Three of Swords. And let's find out about the moon. As I mentioned, the moon is Pisces' depiction within the major arcana. The star, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, oh, almost a seesaw. But you know what this also tells me, Pisces? This tells me, Pisces, it's almost like, am I going to say this correctly or not? The people or the situations which are going to give you the greatest strength, the greatest gains, the greatest support are few. Pisces is like in this energy particularly. And then, as I said too, with that first message I had about not being rushed into anything, and anything that you pursue or you engage with, take as long as you want to make sure that it's something you want to do or something you believe in, so forth, right? You know what I'm talking about, Pisces. But in this energy, the star and 10 of Pentacles, this is a magnet. Lots of people, Pisces, come to bask in your energy, bask in your radiance, enjoy your hospitality. You know, see a little bit of how Pisces ticks. But my question here is, Pisces, is everyone that tries to be invited to your table, I don't know, like what, I don't think there's a benefit, Pisces, in having a large, wide social group, or at least something that takes up a lot of time too. Because 10 of Pentacles, you grow up at 10 of Pentacles through lots of time, effort, energy, people, etc. I mean, there's time also indicated in here. And then with the star, it's like infinity, like endless amount of time could be spent cultivating your network, Pisces, cultivating your legacy, getting people excited in what you're doing. But I feel here the message is, Pisces, and this is again where you need to lean into what do you feel? Where do you feel the biggest gains are for you? And to be discriminating with who you actually allow into your circle and who you actually spend your time with. I'm going to clarify this a little bit more. So the star, interesting. I'll tell you what I see in a moment. All right, Pisces. Couple things with this moon, Pisces. Somebody, again, as I said, I feel like you need to be discriminating with who you allow in your circle overall. I mean, there's one thing with, let's say, a casual acquaintanceship ships. Not saying that word quite exactly right. There is another thing, Pisces, with meeting and greeting people. But then let's say, right, I think you know this as well. They're almost like certain, like just like we all have our personal space, and sometimes when people come and they sit next to us, they're sitting at a good distance. Sometimes you feel like they're sitting too far away. Sometimes you feel they're sitting too close. And maybe you're ignoring that with the people that intrude your personal space and they are too close to you, sit too close to you, put their face too close to you, try and move close within your own special, we all have that unique, my space, personal space. And Pisces, first of all, what I'm seeing here for 2025 is boundaries. Right? Like you have your spaces that you allow for certain groups of people at certain circumstances at certain times. But definitely, like, let's say if you have somebody who is a friend and that person can come over for 15 minutes, maybe they can come over for half an hour, but when they're there for 3 hours, they've like overstayed their welcome. You need to go and get rid of them. Not allow them to like sit for like 3 hours in a chair in a situation when they should only be there by right for like 10 minutes. Get them moving, Pisces. With this 5 of Pentacles. Oh, Pisces, this is dragging energy. I mean, dragging in the fact that, as I said, I feel like your table in one way is so rich and appetizing, Pisces. So keep in mind that I feel like there are people who are just going to want to, again, overstay their welcome. This also has the energy too, Pisces, of people, past people coming back, but also people overstaying their welcome. Again, that guest that should only be there for 10 minutes and yet they stay for 3 hours. Even when you say you should be going, they're like, yeah, I should be going, but then they sit for another half an hour until you say you should be going, and then it repeats itself like a broken record. Pisces, I think, strong boundaries. Because what you are providing could even just be energetically, Pisces. It doesn't even have to matter what you're saying or what you're doing. It could just be you living, breathing, your heart beating, the blood through your cells pulsing, your natural vibration, your natural energetic aura. That's addicting to someone who's never experienced that or has not experienced that, could only experience that from you. Just being around you could provide nourishment. If you ask me, Pisces, are you like some food pantry for the people who are deprived of Pisces energy? No, Pisces. Who cares if they're deprived for Pisces energy? Stronger boundaries, Pisces. Yeah, so Pisces, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords. I need you definitely to realize that I feel you are a social butterfly, going to be social butterfly energy for 2025. Also, to Pisces, people are going to want to be around you. Who are they, Pisces? What do they want, Pisces? Does it serve you, Pisces? Are they taking your time away from other avenues and expressions? So, Pisces, just because everyone comes wanting to sit at your table doesn't necessarily mean they should have a spot at your table. I'm going to leave that at that. The Star. The Star gets 10 of Wands, the Fool, and 7 of Cups. And Pisces, I think this is ultimately why people are into, I guess, your social scene. You've been hard at work. Be hard at work at your imagination, hard at work at making those dreams become reality. Also, too, just the way you think. Again, it could be just the way that you vibrate, you energetically radiate. You radiate ideas. Bless you. Bless you. You radiate ideas. Bless you. Oh, no sneeze there. Well, blessings to everyone anyway. Yeah, Pisces. So I really think that it's not even like a culmination, but there definitely are a fruition. Is that the right word I want to use? A ripening, a maturation, a stage of your ideas, or at least an energetic level of expression. Let's think about it that way. An energetic level of expression for you, Pisces, that I feel you are going to be attracting a lot of interest, but only a few connections, Pisces, are really worth your time. 2025. Now for Three of Swords. Hello, Thomas. I will be doing January readings, but not yet. This is just general 2025 readings. I am also open to private readings, but I'll be opening up another live for personal readings if you want to donate for one. But this way right now is just 2025. 2025 readings. General messages, first messages, as I said, that pre-dawn energy right before you start off your day. That's where we are right now, 2 weeks until the new year. Many messages to pull for a collective as wide and as varied as Pisces. So we're just getting a kickoff. Three of Swords. When will I do January's readings? Probably next week. Probably. I usually do them a week in advance, or I try to. I say I try to, right? Because it's collective readings. They're my donation to the community, and I do that in between my other time of the stuff I do in real life. And it takes at least anywhere from, on average, the new videos I do for each collective, because I do also a love reading as well. I do 2 sets of readings. It comes out to about an hour and a half for each one. So it's almost like 18 hours, which is a little exhausting for tarot reading, if you've ever pulled on energy work yourself. But anyway, let's go into this Three of Swords. Three of Swords. I have Queen of Wands. That's what my cat says. I hear you, little boy. My little Siamese says row, row, too. I hear you. Everybody hears Chi. He has something to say too, Pisces. What do you have to say? He says his eyes. He looks very cute. He's a Siamese. I have a video of him. I think it's like the 4th video on the cat moments. If you look on it, on my playlist, if you want to see what he looks like. And he's always talking. All the time. He's trying to be cute. But if I continue to ignore him, he's going to change that voice tone and like that. but not quite. He's quiet. He says, "You're talking to me." That's all he wants. I don't really have room for him on my table. Quiet. Anyway, Pisces, let's go. We'll get back into the reading. Yes, I have cats. And unfortunately, I have some that are jealous of each other at certain times. If somebody's in the preferred sleeping spot of another, the other one throws a fit until they move or I move them. And that's pretty much what you're hearing right now is one fit. But I suppose I should be lucky that all they do is meow. Anyway. Okay. He's jealous because the little gray and white boy is sleeping in his little cat bed. And he's sleeping so comfortably and his mouth is open. He's in toe twitching sleep. And the Siamese is there saying, "That's my spot. How dare he be so comfortable and oblivious in my spot?" Of course, there's the whole room, right? Like everything is a cat spot, essentially. But it has to be that cat spot. Anyway. Three of Swords. For Pisces, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Strength. Somehow I'm not crazy about this energy. You know, Pisces, what this speaks to me, first of all, is picking yourself up after disappointments and moving on. It's like there was an emotional or there was investment. Queen of Wands with Three of Swords is like trying something new and it not quite working out, but you still put that energy out to it. You know, it was a venture. You put your foremost into it to see how it would go. And this Queen of Pentacles, not only did you go and put out your energy and see how a venture would go, something new. It's almost like it did not pan out with the results that would have been desired. And then just sort of like dusting yourself off from that experience, taking your losses as they were, a life lesson, taking any beneficial lessons as they came and, you know, moving on. That's kind of what the Three of Swords essentially is. I don't quite like it. But of course, these readings aren't for me to like or dislike per se. I'm just saying it's a little harsh. But let's take a look at why this is here for 2025. Okay, Pisces, for 2025, for some of you, as I said, this is, I guess, a little bit of a warning. As I said, again, not the best energy, not crazy about it, but of course it's a Three of Swords. Pisces, I don't think you should allow anything to curb your enthusiasm of pursuing opportunities where you see it, how you see it, and if you feel called to do it, okay? First and foremost, don't allow anything to curb that. Also, very interesting, Pisces, just want to call out. This is for 2025, a lot of you are going to be definitely embarking on a new phase. We have already now all the 10s out here except the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune did want to come out. I did not pull it, but I was seeing it multiple times. We have all the 10s here. Continuing with this Queen of Wands. Definitely as you see opportunities, don't allow anything to curb your, if you feel called to go and investigate it, investigate it. If you want to pursue it, pursue it. Pisces, if it starts going sour, the quicker you can cut it off and disengage and pivot and move around it and beyond it, the better. Pisces, definitely go and explore everything that interests you, that you feel called to do, that you're motivated to do, that you feel is aligned with where you want to go and what kind of life you want to be. But the moment, Pisces, you start getting some resistance, some friction, whatever you are putting out into something in this sort of very open, expansive, building type of energy, if you're not getting that back, cut it as quickly, as cleanly, as absolutely as possible. Because the longer, Pisces, that you work with ideas or situations or people, I don't care how it starts out, Pisces, this is just a message I'm getting. The longer you go and try and work through situations that started off good but are getting funky, I feel that's not going to be really good for you. Because it's like, Pisces, it feels like there's some stickiness here as possible for 2025. And it's stickiness that you don't really need to go and get involved with. Or, I mean, as I said, explore the opportunities as they come. Don't allow this to limit you. But I just feel like when something is getting sticky, getting stinky, getting negative, and if you're going to try and recoup it, rebuild it, strengthen it, Pisces, that's a losing battle ultimately for you. That's a waste of time ultimately from you. That is a drain on your resources for you, Pisces. I think that can cause a lot of pain for you down the line. It's expensive, Pisces. You don't need to go and incur that expense. Because also, too, Pisces, and this is kind of the suckiest energy about it all, too. That's why I say if you can, the moment you start seeing signs that it isn't working out, cut, and move on as quickly as possible. Pisces, it's like, it's like it's not about having the strength to move on or not, or having the strength to absorb it or not. As I said, you're taking activity and energy from something else that could be better served elsewhere. That's the point. And in this energy, it's almost like, too, for your efforts that you put in, it's not going to be recognized. I don't know. It's only a minus. Okay, Pisces, that's overall what I'm feeling. There could be situations in 2025 where you believe that they have a lot of potential, and maybe there was potential at that start, but the moment it starts getting bad, I think you do have to cut it off immediately. Because it's like, Pisces, I think it's going to be very expensive for you. And ultimately, I don't like saying winners or losers, but it's like you're going to take a loss. That's not necessary. It's also too like you're not going to be acknowledged for the effort you put into it. And that's not nice, Pisces. Cut things off as quickly as you can, Pisces, if you see something's not going well. The more time you put into something that's not good, it's not going to really be good for you overall. Temperance. Temperance for 2025. Marriage perhaps on the books for some Pisces. Could also be partnerships overall, but it's a little closer than just saying purely business partnerships, Pisces. Pisces, with this moon energy, I did feel like you yourself, the table that you set is going to be very appetizing. And as such, the table that you set is appetizing. The table that you set is appetizing. It's also like working with family. Maybe that's also something to keep in mind, Pisces. Should I say single Pisces, coupled Pisces? Maybe think about family businesses. Okay, I hear you. And I see you. Almost going to put him on my lap. With temperance. I don't know, yeah, think about family businesses, Pisces. That's, I think, a message that's here. Partnerships are definitely on the rise for you, Pisces. Close partnerships. I think, again, too, I don't know, there's only a few people, Pisces, here that really, oh, I'm going to have to put them on my lap. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, sit here. Okay, just sit. No, don't. Sit. That's what you want, right? You want to sit? You want my attention? You got it. Sit. No, not there. Just sit. Sit. Go on. Sit. Sit. No, don't sniff the plant. You can sit. That's right, sit. Okay, you're in my face now. Sit. All right. This is what I should have done all along, right? That's what I should have done all along. He says, yes, that's what you should have done all along. And scratched me. All I wanted to do was be in front of your face. So he says, all I wanted was to be in front of your face. That is the face of an ogre. Okay, the face of an imp. The face of the meow. Anyway. Now he'll be quiet. Sit. Of course, he has to sit right in front of my cards. All my cards are always stepped on, too. I hear you as well. Quiet. Okay. Yeah, partnerships, Pisces. Think about, again, the people. I feel that there are people out there who can work with you, people who can definitely go and get you to a better level that you are now. You're definitely on the crossroads, Pisces, of a big life shift. You're about to enter into another chapter. Sit. Another chapter of life. And I feel, Pisces, there definitely is the element here of family-run businesses, family-owned businesses, working with loved ones to create legacy in your household. I don't know, your biggest advocates and your biggest supporters and your biggest co-workers, your biggest colleagues, Pisces, are those that are your family or close enough to be family. Anyway, now that I have my cat quiet, maybe I should do one more reading. He's wondering about it too. Oh, he's settling down. Amazing. Maybe I will. I'll do one more reading for 2020. No, you're not going there. You're going to sit. You're going to sit there. You can sit there if you want. No, not on my cards. So you don't need to sit on my cards. No, no, no. You don't need to sit on my cards. You feel like you deserve to sit on my cards? He says, that's what you do. He says, that's what I do. He's a Scorpio, Pisces. Do you like Scorpios, Pisces? He's the only Scorpio of the household. He says, I try so hard. He sees himself as the man of the house, too. He says, I got girls to manage. Because I'm the man. That's what he sees himself as. Okay. Maybe I will do one more reading now that I got him quiet. Of course, his ears are dirty. Why are his ears dirty? Somehow that escaped me. I know you're doing readings and then you're getting cat ear stuff. I just didn't see it before. Just don't do my ears. Well, if someone else did his ears, I wouldn't have to do them. Let me get this one too. It's dirty. Just be a second. It's not a big deal. It was dirty. Cat goo ears. Look at that, Pisces. You got 2 for 1. You got a 2024 reading and you got fresh cat earwax. But as I said, his little ears needed it. That's what he said. He said, I was meowing and meowing and meowing and meowing because he had dirty ears. Well, now he has clean ears. He says, I am loved. I got my ears cleaned. I am in your face. His ears are still a little dirty. Look at those ears. They're a little dirty. That other one. He doesn't want his dirty ears to be shown all over the internet. Understandable. Understandable. He says, you are diminishing my pride as the man of the house. That's what he says. By showing off his dirty ears. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to go and close out this reading. Not only did you get to see the voice behind the meows, but you got to see his ear and you got to see that he had dirty ears. He wanted everybody to know that. But now he has one ear that's clean and one more ear that needs to be cleaned a bit more. We'll get around to it. That's what he says. Wishing everybody the most beautiful day, the most cleanest ears, and lots of cat meows. Because where would life be without conversation? All right, bye-bye, Pisces. I'll be back with another reading for you guys shortly. I will be doing January 2025 readings. But as I said, first I want to just do a general check. I'll be doing that for all 12 or all remaining 10 zodiacs. Just a general energy check as that. Also, too, Pisces, if you're interested, check out the video I did this morning. I called it 2025, what you should be leaning into, all signs. They're really short messages. I think they're anywhere from 4 minutes to 5 minutes or 3 minutes to 5 minutes. And you can just hop around till I get to your sign. I'll be out with some other Pisces specific videos as well as other ones if you feel called to listen to them. I can assure you there'll probably be many more cat meows too. But hopefully by that time he will have clean ears. Maybe the cleanest ears anyone has ever seen. Oh, it's so cute. His tongue is out a little bit. Do you want to see his tongue? His tongue is out. Let me show everybody your little tongue. Do you see that? Isn't that cute? I know, I'm like cat crazy. You don't want to show your tongue. His tongue is out just a little bit. How come I can't show it? Grab his muzzle and like say, look at him. Oh well. He doesn't want that. He just wants to scratch. He just wants attention. That's all he wants is scratching. As he's all bundled up with his sweaters and his jackets to keep warm. Anyway, yes, Pisces. Keep an eye out for those. And until the next reading, I and my cat are wishing everybody the most beautiful day. Bye-bye. No.